Yes, I had to pull it together. How are you today?
I'm good. So let me know when you is it on live so I can reshare it.
It's actually like a private live. I'm gonna post it later.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna post it later.
All
I'm gonna
right.
post it
Let's
later.
get started then. She said I'm gonna post it later.
Girl, I know what's about to come out in these cards. Hey.
Okay. That's what I said. I said, she want me to do this on live.
But no, I do actually plan to put. Hold on, where my camera go? I do actually want to plan to post it though.
Okay.
When
All
we post
right.
it.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's get started. Okay. What is it that you are most concerned about? Love or finances or spiritual? I've already gotten the cards that Spirit has guided me to pull, and it's quite a
Okay.
few of them, maybe even one more deck. So this deck right here, I'm going to do two. So I
Okay.
think I got six of them. Okay.
Okay. So I want to know about my North Node. This is what my North Node says. It's in Aries. Okay.
Okay.
It says once she learns to embrace her independence, close partnerships can be happier and more fulfilling. And it also said boldness, decisiveness, independence, assertiveness, and self confidence. So that's what I really want to know about, like my North Node career
Okay.
situation.
All right. So let's read about North Node real quick, and then read about Aries energy. Because a
Okay.
lot of people, what they do is in their birth chart, they'll see their North Node, they'll see their South Node, but they're like, okay, so what does that mean?
Right.
You know,
Right.
they might not really understand astrology or actual the signs because they might not be that versatile in it. So they like, well, I don't know nothing about an Aries. I never even came across an Aries. So what does that mean? So the
Mm-hmm.
best thing for that is to actually study the actual. So North Node right here is on page 84. It's to study the actual zodiac sign. You know, study how Aries move. What are their
Right.
weaknesses? What are their strengths? Right. So the North Node, it could be scary to leave familiar territory. Even people who love you may resist your evolution if it could pull you away from them. Okay. So the North Node, we all know, is where we're supposed to be striving towards. What we're supposed to be moving away from is the South Node. So think about where you'd like to be and what you would like to be doing in 10 years. Make this a
Uh-huh.
beacon that guides you through the time in between.
Mm-hmm.
So that when you start recognizing your North Node and you start getting into your North Node, you want to look at that 10-year, next 10 years. And
Okay.
that's a perfect time now that we're in a portal up into the 22nd. Even if you like really go all out on the 22nd portal energy, now is the time because a lot of people have cleared out a lot of karmic cycles where now the North Node energy is like, okay, it's here, it's shining, this is our year. What do I need to do to actually prepare for this for the next 7 to 10 years? Because I think
Right.
our new contracts are going to reflect that. So that's the North Node energy is what we're meant to be here to shine to actually do.
Okay.
I know you might know all of this already, but I'm just explaining in case you want your
Yeah,
posting.
go
Yeah,
ahead. But
right.
do
Okay.
you, do
Okay.
you, do
All
you,
right.
do
So
you.
let's look at Aries here. So oh, this is all birth chart. This is the wrong deck. Hold on. This is all birth chart. This is the deck I need to get about this Aries.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get that in 1 second. All right. So let's look here at Aries. All right. So Aries in here, which is a fiery energy here. Fiery
Yes.
energy, fire is meant to shine here. So Aries is cardinal, they I am. So the not dynamic energy of the fire blend with the cardinal can do quality and advocates taking action, take charge, take risks, take control. The key phrase I am means that the motivation is centered on the self. In this situation, as how does this benefit or affect me? Whatever you do it with as much energy as you can muster. The energy of Aries can be really self involved. While paying attention to your own best interest can be a good thing, it's easy to get caught up in that track and lose sight of the larger situation and avoid selfishness with this energy. So the thing is that in order to move out of this, we have to first identify if we're still in our South Node energy. Our South Node is our past, not just our past in this lifetime, but it's also the past lives that we had too that kind of attach to us and bring us into this lifetime. So those are the things that are meant to hold us back from getting into our North Node is when we're sitting in that South Node energy. So with Aries, that's the Emperor. And
what's my South Node? That would be, is it Libra? No, I don't. What is my South Node if my North is in Aries?
Yeah, you have to look it up. If you
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, if you scroll a little bit on the Cafe Astrology, it's a little bit down halfway in the page.
Okay.
So you gotta scroll down and you'll see your fortune and then you'll see your South Node.
Okay. I think it said Libra. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Okay. So if it's in Libra, that could be telling me like, because you will look at the weak aspects of Libra. So Libras can be, if they're imbalanced and they don't feel balanced, that could cause a lot in their lives too. So it looks like if it's in Libra and your North Node is in Aries, that means that you need to find more balance in order to take charge, take control. Think about being that emperor, being that empress. That's kind of what they are. Well, empress is the Libra, and then Aries. Wow, if it's Libra, girl, that's goodness. That's a really combination right there between the two. But yeah, but the Emperor, so here is the thing. If you think about tarot, the Hangman is Aries. I believe the Hangman is Aries. I believe the Fool is Aries. The Emperor is Aries, and I think the Hangman is either Pisces or Aries. But I do know the Emperor and I do know the Fool. So if you look at the Fool, he does what? He takes risks. He's very carefree. He's kind of young spirited.
Hold on, that's Aries?
Yes.
The Fool?
Yes.
Interesting.
So the Fool is Aries, the Emperor is Aries, and I want to say the Hangman is too. I don't know if the Hangman is, my books are all packed up. I'm not sure if it's Pisces or Aries, but I definitely know the Fool is, and I definitely know the Emperor is. So again, Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign. So if you look at the birth chart, when it comes to our human lifespan, they're the infant.
Yeah.
Right. So they, that's where you want to, but you got to look at that as a positive thing, that inner child youthfulness, taking that risk, taking that leap of faith, not worrying about what everything comes with, I'm not worried about it, and a lot of people, some people in the, industry is like I think Big Sean is the Aries. I'm not sure who else really is. But Aries have a really big, bright personality. They're very flamboyant. If you're shying away from that or not living in that aspect, then you want to look at what's going on with your South Node.
Okay. It didn't say on Astro. It just say North Node Aries, and then it has a description of the South Node, but it didn't tell me what it was in.
Yeah, you got to go on Cafe Astrology.
That's the one I'm on. I'm on there. Hold on.
Oh, scroll down. It's going to be past your your sextiles and stuff. You got to go past the sextiles. It's right below the sextiles and stuff. Do you have your time of birth? Yeah, so it should be right down there. So you got to scroll down a little bit. You'll see fortune is a little small box, so you might could miss it. It'll say fortune, and then it'll say
because I see the Lilith. It's a Lilith in Gemini, and then I scroll down. It's a North Node, South Node.
Keep going.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, you'll see.
I got North Node in Aries.
You see your charts and your houses.
You want me to go down that far? Let me see.
Yeah, you got to go farther down under that.
Okay, I see that.
Okay, go down again. You're going to see your sextile. So you're going to see your squares and your trines and stuff. Go down further than that.
That's it. That's all I got.
No, it should go down further.
That's all. It just go back to like what I put in there. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at that.
You on Cafe Astrology?
Let
me see.
That's where I got what it said I needed to do with my North Node.
Let's see, I'm just gonna put anything for the sake of showing you real quick in here. So I'll just put anything in. Okay. So here's a chart right here.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Okay, so there you go. It's just light. Okay, so scroll down. So there's the houses.
Mm-hmm.
There's that. That's that part. And then you want to see your this.
Uh-huh.
And then you keep scrolling down. It should be right under that. So see how you have your sextiles and your squares? Right under your sextiles and squares, it'll have your south node.
Okay.
Your south node and your fortune.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Libra. There we go.
Libra. Okay. Okay. Libra. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of girl. That's a
I know, right?
Yeah. Because Libras really don't. Libras have negative aspects, but Libras have more good with them than bad. To me, it's an air sign, and it's like, that's a hard one. They really put you in a tough spot there. Because Libras, see, the thing is, you'll see so many good qualities in yourself that it'll be hard for you to see the weaknesses of a Libra. You know, that's like a tough one in order to get past that to see your actual North Node energy. You know, it's almost like the two of them go together so well, air and fire, you know. It's like that's a hard one, you know. So okay, so let's see what's going on with your North Node here. And you know, it's so funny because I was driven to pull this deck right here. This one, Success Oracles. Yeah. So you're asking about your North Node here. So that was right on time there. Okay.
So funny thing is my the last reading I got, you were talking about the one I got from my aunt was talking about me stepping into my power. So that's another reason I'm back. But she was talking about stepping into my power. And then I got another reading, and like the main thing was that I needed to step into the Fool, like be the Fool.
Take that risk.
So I started laughing when you started talking about the Fool being Aries, because I didn't put that two together, but I'm trying to be the Fool. I'm trying.
So what do you feel like is your big thing from holding you back from taking those risks?
I feel like I'm really calculated, and I'm like, I want to just take the right ones and don't want to like make any mistakes.
Okay, that's Libra. That's a Libra. That's an air sign.
And I don't want to make
logical. They're calculated. They be all in their head before they take a move.
Yeah,
that's it right there.
And I gotta get that fire under my ass, and I'm like, keep it there. I'm like, keep it there and be comfortable in it and embrace it. That's what I really feel like.
Her North Node energy. So it's so interesting because you got adventure out here, okay? You got adventure, okay? You know, you're giving me the energy. You know, I feel like you need a task of just watching Dora the Explorer for like a week. You know, taking adventure. I don't know why I'm here Dora the Explorer, but I'm here, you know, go on an adventure with Dora, okay? But yeah, so adventure, you also have teaching and learning. So you're supposed to be teaching and learning here. You also have health here. So health here. Health is 8 here. 8 represents abundance here. 5 you got 555 out here. So that represents for me transformation, you know, tower moments, really breaking down your foundation on everything in order to rebuild this back up. Okay. So you got guilt, you have guilt. Why I can't say guilt? So at the bottom of the deck,
that's what else came out.
Yeah. So at the bottom of the deck, you got forgiveness. Here you got forgiveness, healing, and then you also have self-discipline. Okay. Over here, okay, you got guilt. Okay, it says, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay, all right. Health,
Yeah.
the health, and this is coming underneath the health card, so you could be stressing about it a little bit. The colors almost kind of look similar
Yeah.
here.
Sacral chakra for sure.
Yep, yep. So you could be stressing about a little bit about it, okay?
Yeah.
And then you got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. And then here you have happiness. Happiness is kind of coming underneath adventure. Let's see
Okay.
that? How
Wow.
beautiful
Okay.
that is. So I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path.
Okay.
So if you're happy, you're on the right path. If it's fitting you, you're on the right path. Teaching and learning here, you got these two underneath growth. Okay, those two came up underneath each other.
Okay.
So I'm really feeling like with that, you're going to grow more into becoming a teacher. But before we get into, like, you know what I mean, get into that, I feel like you're also learning as well too. It's like you're a teacher, but you're learning as well too.
Yeah.
All right. So let me do this one. So the grief card said, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. But also I'm hearing, that's this card here, but I'm also hearing
Oh,
to
okay.
make space for the new. Okay. So you have to surrender. Okay. So to make space for the new, you have to understand, you know, that losing something is an appreciation as well too. I'm feeling like you need to do a complete like breakdown here, complete 360 here.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to also, forgiveness is coming with self-discipline. So I'm hearing, don't beat yourself up so much. I feel like you focus so too much on self-discipline. You know, you want everything
Yeah.
a strategic way, and you want everything lined up and stuff like that. So you have to forgive yourself and let yourself go for that as well too.
I
All
agree.
right, so Ebony, you got self-interest has mass appeal. Find like-minded individuals. Those who live in a glass house will not be told what they can and cannot throw. Okay, so finding like-minded people. You could be around people, and that's coming with guilt and health. I feel like you could be stressing or being around people who are not like-minded like you. You know, yeah. So that's that card. If you want, I'll send you a picture of all these too.
Okay.
So self-interest has a mass appeal. So remember that whatever you're interested in, there's a big masses out there that is also interested in as well. So you'll be very surprised.
Right.
You know, so finding like-minded people around you, maybe reaching out and connecting to see if there's any type of groups or meetups or anything like that. Ebony, messages for Ebony. You know, getting more out into the community where you actually live.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'm hearing from that card. I don't know who I ran. Yes, I'm good.
We're gonna head to the store. Do you want anything?
Oh no, I'm good. Thanks, Rihanna.
Okay, bye, Mom.
All right, bye. Okay. So we have Adam Smith. A free market is worth more than gold. You stretch my back is an invisible hand that will stretch yours. Private enterprise. It ain't over until it's overseen. Okay, so that's this card here, Adam Smith.
Okay.
Okay. And with that is something, because that's coming under growth and teaching and learning. You might feel like, you know, you want to throw in the towel, or it could be over, and it's not over. Okay. So that's what I'm kind of getting from this card. And then you got Stephen Jobs. Stephen, is it Jobs or Jobs? Outside vision, handheld products. Outside vision and handheld products. Users can be choosy. Okay. Have a reputation for having a reputation. Okay. So have a reputation for having a reputation. And that's coming underneath happiness. What this card is telling me, and what I'm picking up is that what can you do that you are reputable for, you're known for? Okay. Yes, yes. What can you do to create your reputation here, being different from everybody else?
I feel like I have a story to tell. I feel like I've been telling it. I just ain't been getting no viewers. I do feel like I'm very like complex and deep, and
right.
you know, mostly I feel like people don't really like that. So
right.
Trying to be more practical and down to earth, I should say.
Right.
But I do feel like I have a story to tell, and I'm trying to get it out there. And
Right. Because I feel like with your story and stuff like that, with your story is that let me see, how can I say this here? It's almost like you could still feel like there's something else underlying in it. It's like when you speak, even like when you're smiling right now and you're speaking, it's still something hiding behind that. And people can naturally kind of like pick that up. What's hiding? What's behind Ebony? What's behind that? What's behind what you're really saying? And bringing
I
it
don't
like
want
real
to.
salt.
I don't like to cause suffering, so I really think about. I feel like words have power,
They do.
and they could be nourishing or they could be uh destructive.
Right.
So I'm feel like
But
I'm
it's the intention though, Eb. If you're
yeah,
not
yeah,
intention, if you're
yeah.
not
I
intentionally
feel
trying
like
to,
my intention be good. It's just
right,
how it comes off.
right.
You know what I mean? And I'm already nervous. Maybe what I'm saying, maybe, or depending on who I'm talking to, I could already be nervous, um, kind of thing.
And that's what they'll pick up. They'll pick up the
Yeah.
nervousness. They'll pick
Mhm.
up, okay, there's still something else behind there that she wants to say.
But when I get in that fire energy, like where I just don't care and be whatever,
Yeah.
then it'd be like, then I feel that grief and that guilt. You know what I mean?
I see.
That's like a thorn in my side. I just made a video about that. That's like a thorn in my side. That's my Chiron. My Chiron is in Gemini. Communication.
Oh goodness, that's healing around communication and how you speak and stuff.
That's
Yeah,
the thorn in
okay,
my
all
side.
right. So now
Okay.
this is making sense
The thorn
here.
in my side. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And I have all these. I just realized this. I don't know why, but well, I guess I just kind of focus on it. I have Mercury in Scorpio as well. So
So you need to look at your sextiles and see what's squaring off with you, because your Mercury and your Sun could be a square, and that could be challenging for you there.
yeah.
Because when your Sun is our ego, and then you got Mercury communication, so that ego could be saying, because you know how Scorpios could, y'all are kind of very cocky, you're very confident, y'all almost should have been a Leo too. So y'all are kind of like,
but I got a Leo moon, girl.
Yeah, right. So those two talking to each other, it's like, oh boy, here we go. You also got this card out too, Tyra Banks. And Tyra Banks, I know, right? You see her? And it says, learn to be natural. A signature walk includes well-timed pivots. Model your business model. Model your business model, okay? And then you got Cher Wang, okay? Cher Wang is very, very out there, out of the ordinary, very different. I love her dresses, but she stood for like really being different and like really going after what she wants. She was different than all of the bridals. I remember when she first came out and she did her bridals, gowns and stuff, and she really like separated herself from all the other different gowns. Her gowns were very different from everybody. So compete in the market, not the spotlight. Enough about me. Tomorrow's breakthroughs start day to day. Okay, so tomorrow's breakthrough starts a day to day. Okay, so that's her right there, and I'll send you that. And at the bottom of the deck, you said the customer is always right, especially when hungry. Baked chips feed blue chips. Never sugarcoat a need for change.
Who's that?
Oh, this is, I don't know, Andrea Nui. I guess she's the owner of Pepsi. And then you got Bill Gates after that as well, too. So Bill Gates says, we could all use a little help processing. Compatibility has no competition. Charity extra large. Okay, so doing more charity here. Okay, how can you do more charity for people, or want to implement more charity here? So the next card you got is Desire. Okay, I'm going to read this. This is pretty. This is number 8. Okay. All right, so you have desire here. That's goddess game here. She's pretty. I never got her. I love how she has the moon here with the different crescent moons. Messages for Eb and her North Node energy here. So we have creativity, the 7 stars. Okay, so we have creativity.
Okay.
All right, and that's the 7, not 7 stars, 7 sisters. I wanted to think of 7 stars. So we have desire, creativity. Okay, we also have rage, Medusa.
Ooh.
I know, you see her?
Yeah. They don't want her.
You was gonna get sad. So have you ever seen Jordan sad?
Oh, we got oh
She
dang.
gets sad, but not in front of nobody. You would never be able to tell it. She had said like, yeah, she gets
Oh,
sad.
your Bluetooth
Like,
came on. She don't
so
even hear me. Your Bluetooth came on.
I mean,
Can you hear me?
was the only
Your
one.
Bluetooth came on.
You?
Hold on.
Yeah, Katie just never. She's just a fucking scatterbrain. But Jordan will always can tell. You will always
Your
can
Bluetooth.
tell.
Your kid? I can hear your kid.
When I'm like mad or sad or something like that.
Did the Bluetooth hook up?
That's how
There
I
it
can
goes.
hear your kid.
You know what? I gotta remember when my kids said, "I'll be back, Mommy, going to the store." I don't know why my Bluetooth automatically. I don't even know why it hooks up to the car. My apologies. Sorry.
Yeah, you
So did you hear me with what I said? Wounded her, fearless love. That's where we left off, right? So we have Oshun. Okay, so we have Oshun, and in this one you have celestial alignment. Celestial alignment and Queen Nadia intuition. So Oshun is here to tell you to be fearless, okay? So I don't know if you ever worked with her or not. I need to do a live on Oshun
came
here.
to me a couple times, but I haven't like actually worked with her, but it came to me a couple times. So that's interesting.
Okay, yeah. So she might be trying to get your attention as well too. She's amazing to work with. Okay. So so we got rage here.
Okay, so look, let me ask. So this too, I'm scared of my own power.
Yeah, I was going to say there's something because when these show up, like, can you see this? The moon with these 2 crescents is like on the same 2 different cards, but it's like the moon and a crescent. I was going to say something about that with the power. Like, I'm noticing that. You're afraid of it?
Yeah.
Why?
I am. What do I do? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
You use it to create.
Huh?
You use it to create.
Well, I mean, not that, but I feel like I be creating, but I be creating this shit that like it be out of this world sometimes.
Like what? Like rage or
no, not like bad, just like unbelievable sometimes. Like just how can I explain? It's like
you got pessimistic.
Yeah.
Pessimism. I'm sorry, pessimism. And 8 of Cups, depletion and denial. Your denial when it comes to your creative spark here.
Yeah. Because I feel like it's just like I don't know. I mean, I'm not afraid of it. Okay, that's what it is. I'm afraid of the unknown as well. Afraid of like not know. I guess that goes back to that not knowing every step kind of thing. But gotta kind of keep walking. But it's like I'm walking in the unknown. That's what I feel like is it's like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, but I gotta walk, you know what I'm saying, get there in the dark.
Get through it. Right.
And it's like,
well, you know,
what I do.
Right. So, you know, don't dibble and dabble in nothing you're not 100% confident to do, right? But also don't be afraid to take baby steps in what it is that you want to do either. So I'm not sure, what do you mean like by power? What do you want to use your actual power? First, it's probably something you keep getting forgiveness out here too. So you got forgiveness out here twice, right? At the end. But you got the Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. You also have the Queen of Wands, right? Fire. You see that? Fire, regeneration, right? But then next to it, you got the Mother of Passion, which is the Queen of Cups in this deck, right? And then right here, you have forgiveness. I feel like you shape-shifting. You're shape-shifting between these two energies here. It's like 1 minute you have this fiery energy. I'm in this Queen of Wands energy. I can create. I want to be magical. I want to have this passionate new beginning. But then over here, you're like, oh, but, you know, I don't know. You know, you're getting this Queen of Cups where the Queen of Cups is like, no, you know, just relax, calm down. You really might need to focus on forgiving and beating this ego energy, that water energy. So conquering that, especially if you say your Venus, your Mercury is in Scorpio as well, too. Now, this is really pretty, right? You got at the bottom of the deck, you have Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You have Success. And you have Ace of Swords. So getting clearly about what it is that you are. Wow. Okay. I gotta show you these two. So you have Failure, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So getting clearer about, I'm feeling like why you feel like where the negative energy is coming from around failure. There's something about you could be holding yourself back because of failure, and that could have something to do with maybe something you did in the past. But you also have Union here. You have a classic Union. Okay, you have Empress. You have the Fool card as well as the Moon here. Okay, so the Moon. So what's hidden behind that is completing something out, setting up some type of boundaries. So there's something you need to complete here and set up some type of boundaries around. There's a cycle or something you need to complete. I feel like me personally is something around your emotions. So there could be something that's emotionally triggering you that's causing you to get into all of this, that's keeping you from this North Node energy. It's like it wants to come out, you know. And look at these cards right here. So see how both their eyes is closed? You're closing your eyes to this, right? That's what I said. I see you shape and shift, but then if you look at these two, how they fell out, look at their eyes is open.
Yeah. Wow.
Dang. Yeah, so you know, they like, we're here, we got you backed up, you're like, come on, let's do this. But then you're like, oh no, you know, you go into this heart center place and you start getting into this watery energy here, you know, which water sometimes can hold us back from a lot of things when it comes to this. But there's something about that's stopping you from your success is past failures maybe here. That could be stopping you from your success, and there needs to be some type of realization here with that. In order for you to get into this. This is here. This is your overall energy. I feel like the pathway is open, the success is open, and doors open, but there needs to be a you know, these two are sticking out to me really like hard. There needs to be some type of clarity around what do you deem as failure, what do you deem as success. Okay, and that might help you with the guilt and the guilt and the grief there. Okay, so let's get into some tarot. That's a tarot deck, but that's a kind of a different tarot deck there. Okay, so you with me so far?
Yes, this is good.
Okay. All right. So you know, make sure you know and write it down that you are shapeshifted.
Okay. I feel it. I feel like I am.
Yeah, you're going back and forth. You're playing the Queen of Wands. She wants to come out. That's that Aries North Node. That's Aries. That's that fiery energy. She wants to come out. So you have 7 of Swords and the Empress and the King of Wands. Who is it that you are not trusting, or somebody you're not trusting?
Hold on, what I get? I got the
Queen. You got 7 of Swords.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have the Empress. And you have the King of Wands here. So there's something here.
Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That was crazy right there.
Yeah, so we got the 2 of Pentacles for your first card. So juggling. I feel like you're juggling between these two energies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ebony's North Node energy. Focusing on her North Node. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles is juggling. We got to get out of the juggling. You got to stay in one energy. And I bet you any amount of money, you probably have a square between your sun sign and your Mercury. I bet you on your chart.
I can look. I still got it up. You said between my sun.
Yeah, your sun and your Mercury. Do you see something where it says, like, what are your squares and sextiles and stuff?
I got a sun and Neptune and sextile.
No, that's good. I'm looking for squares. You see
squares?
The squares?
Okay. My moon and Mercury is square.
What's your moon sign? Pisces.
Leo.
Leo. Your moon and your Mercury. So that's water and Scorpio. I mean, that's Leo and Scorpio. So I can see that too. What else you have a square in?
Mars and Pluto.
Okay, Mars and Pluto. Okay.
Jupiter and Saturn.
Ooh.
Uranus.
Jupiter and Saturn. Jupiter and Saturn is a battle. It's like a battle between the two planets. You know, it's opposing energy. So, you know, like, say for instance, like your moon and your Mercury your moon is in Leo. I didn't know your moon is in Leo. What's your rising?
Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. Okay. So your moon is, oh goodness, girl. What happened in the past lifetime? What happened? They done sent you back with challenge
something bad. It said I created something bad.
Yeah, what in the world? Okay, all right. Let's do with the moon and the Mercury. Okay, I thought it would have been the sun side, but the moon and the Mercury, they have a square. So how you communicate, right? Okay, you have a big square, a box, a problem with the way you communicate because of your emotions. You won't communicate what you want to say because you think too much about it emotionally.
Yeah, and I feel like we live in a world that don't care about emotions. So I guess I built this habit to try to ignore them. Which is like the wrong thing to do. But
I feel like they only care when it's something pertaining to them. So if they can relate to you or reflect on what you're saying and it's the same similar situation, then they'll care. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's like they only care about emotions if it's something that they can relate to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like you said, I don't know. I feel like people, they're going to have to be pushed more into their emotions.
Yeah.
I feel like more in their emotional side here. I mean, even though we're in the age of Aquarius, because I feel like there's going to have to be a balance with logic and
yeah.
Oh, you're confused here. Okay, so there's some confusion. 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. What is going on? You feel left out. You feel abandoned.
I gotta work on that indecisiveness too. When you said that 7 of Cups, it's like so many options, so many things, pathways, you know.
That's what I'm like. I said, what are you confused about? Because then you got the 5 of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing what I'm seeing. We're going to have to find some type of balance between healing. Yep, Ace of Wands again.
Dang.
Got Ace of Wands twice. 3 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Okay, there's something else going on that's messing with your emotions too. Yeah.
I feel like too, like this whole psychic thing is messing with me at the same time.
What psychic thing?
Not in a bad way. Just I feel like everybody's like I came into this not really I came in this as a journey. Like I came in this as like a journalist. Like, let me see what's gonna happen. And bitch, to see I seen what happened, I'm like, what in in the hell? Like everybody is really psychic. They just don't want to use it.
Or awaken it. People don't want to wait. You gotta awaken that energy too.
Yeah, true. And I woke mine, and when I finally opened my eyes, I'm like, oh man, I gotta go.
All right,
Explain
so
this to people.
right.
And I'm
Okay, you
like,
got the Emperor and the Empress out with Justice in the middle. Who is waiting for something? Somebody's waiting. You're waiting for some type of change, some type of new beginning. Maybe somebody to change their past ways to their new ways. I don't know if you're confused about some type of lack here or juggling. It's almost like with Justice is out here, you want fairness, you want balance. Two of Pentacles could be balanced too, as well as with the Justice, but the Knight of Pentacles is no movement.
yeah.
Oh, you want a passionate new start with your Emperor, but there's no movement.
Yeah.
Three of Wands, you're waiting for this. You're juggling the idea and contemplating, going back and forth. You're waiting. You're trying to figure out if you want to decide on something. And then the Justice is dead smack in the middle.
Really?
Yeah. So it's coming out like this.
Like Justice is coming for like everybody.
Yeah, she is. So it's coming out like that. But then how the next two cards, so under the Empress is coming the Three of Wands, which is you. And then under the Emperor is coming at the Knight of Pentacles, right? Which is him. So there's no movement. The Knight of Pentacles is like, yeah, I'm here. I'm giving you a stable offer, but they're generally not moving anywhere or doing anything. Right. Let me see what your advice is for this Three of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Because there's something else that's blocking. There's something else that's going on before you can move forward. In order for us to get in our North Node, we have to clear the pathway to get into it. That might be why you're going back and forth from shape shifting. It's like, you're in one energy, then in the other, and it's because you got other things going on. Seven of Cups talks about options and all of these things we have going on. And then the Five of Pentacles to me is mindset. Is mindset, is a lack, is missing something in your mindset. It could be balance between you having this new beginning, but still waiting for some type of change to come in from something. Yeah. All right, so let me see what's the Three of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that was a lot. That's too much. Okay. All right. So you are very guarded. You're coming out as the Queen. I am going to take this. Okay, you got the Death, Queen of Swords, the Sun, and the Two of Swords. Okay, you're very, very guarded, and you need to go through the death is transformation, right? But then you have the Queen of Swords and the Two of Swords. What I'm most concerned about is these two. And with the Sun card is letting me know that you need to be enlightened, which is why I feel like you got that card down here somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe it was over here the Clarity card. Remember we had got the Clarity card with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, so there needs to be some type of enlightenment because the sun illuminates and light things. Even though that's your moon, look, that's your moon sign, that's your emotions, right? And then if you look at the Two of Swords talks about her being indecisive, cut off from her emotions, not wanting to see things clearly. And then in return of that, you're moving again, you're in another energy. You are the Empress, so you could go back and forth to all of them, but you need to find a balance between all of them. So with the Queen of Swords, you're very mean and cold and standoffish and logical when it comes to your emotions. Yeah. This is how everybody is seeing it, right? Yeah. So that's where you have to become aware of that with it. Yeah. So that's where all of this that you're waiting for is this. You're waiting for it to get illuminated to your emotions here. Like really dealing with that. And the Death card, we all know that's transformations, that's Scorpio energy, that's your sun sign. So your sun and your moon sign is something that's very significant as well too. So those two are coming out, and that could be affecting you going back and forth from these, from this energy to this energy to that energy. It's almost like your sun sign wants forgiveness here, something around your heart.
Okay.
Your moon sign is like, I don't want to share my emotions. I don't want to share this. I want to be indecisive. I want to cut it off. But then this North Node and this fire, what's your Venus in? This fire energy
Scorpio.
is like, your Venus is in Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, child.
I'm like a whole water. It's like, I can see myself as like that pot of water that's on boil all the time. Like my moon is that fire, and the rest of me is water, and that fire just
evaporating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Okay, so first thing I'm going to suggest is getting clear. I don't know if you journal your emotions on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
You do. Okay, yeah. So stop doing that.
Stop what? Journaling?
Yeah. I need you to start doing the opposite of whatever it is that you're doing.
Okay. All
right. Let's stop doing that. If you say, yeah, I do that, I'm going to say stop doing it. Okay. So, all right, let's stop doing that. Let's get out of that. Okay. You could be doing it too much. You could be, that's whatever you're doing, do the opposite.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay.
What? You gotta give me some examples because I don't know what. Like what?
Oh, I mean, don't do nothing. Don't journal your emotions or anything like that. If you want to do it like maybe around a full moon or new moon, because that's when our emotions are really kind of like heightened. But if you're doing journaling like every day, or you are studying in this too much every day, because what it does is, you're in tune too much that you're not getting any movement. Yeah. So it's like we don't need all that. We don't need all that. We need more of this. We need action. We need fire. So instead of journaling, say, okay, what can I create today? What can I do? I think one of these cards saying something about in the hand. Yeah, see, outside vision, handheld product. So what can I create that's on the outside, and a handheld project? Maybe I could do arts and crafts. Maybe I could do painting or something like that. So it's like, get out of the journaling, get out of the emotions, let go whatever this is that you need to forgive, because that came out twice here. And also start creating different things, because here's the thing, even though there could be something going on, like this doesn't stream a love life to me. This streams more like you bounce back and forth, because remember, the Emperor is your North Node, right? And then you got the North Node, you got the Ace of Wands, and you got the Knight of Pentacles. There's no movement. This is your North Node. The Knight of Pentacles don't move, right? But you want this new beginning, right? There's no movement. That's why I'm like, whatever you're doing, we're not doing it anymore. Okay. So we're going to stop that. And then you got over here, you got the Empress. You're like, yeah, but I want to be a mother. I want to juggle all these things, mother, working, but I'm waiting for my time to come. And there's just a lot of waiting, a lot of stalling. Yeah. So we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up, and we got to stay in that switch up. I want you to get out of the emotion stuff as much as possible. I feel like you've done enough of that. You have so much of that Scorpio energy in you. You know what I'm saying? We don't need that water energy being stagnated or toxic. You know how water, if I don't change my water here, you'll start seeing things get on the top of it if I don't move it around. That water got to be moving around. It got to kind of be in the flow of things. Okay. So that's what I'm kind of seeing for you. Do you have any questions? I want to send you pictures of all these cards.
Any questions? No. I gotta get moving. Okay.
And always think, whatever you're doing, do the opposite. Even if that means don't do it. Even if you say, well, I don't know what to do the opposite of journaling. Don't do nothing then. Don't journal. You know, just don't do nothing.
So, I have to get in that too, like, versus resting versus like going. Like, I get in the mode of going, and then it's like, well, I guess, they say like we're supposed to receive. You have to receive, like your feminine, your divine feminine energy is about receiving. So I'm like, which one am I supposed to be in? Am I supposed to be going or am I supposed to be receiving? I feel like maybe that is the bound, like the Two of Pentacles that.
Oh
that they're talking
yeah.
about. Like
Yep. And
I'm
that's the
trying to figure out
justice.
when to move and when to chill. I feel like that's what it is. That's that Two of Pentacles right there.
Yes, the Two of Pentacles and the Justice and Emperor. I think you try to
Yeah.
balance between the two, taking charge and being the Empress.
Yeah.
Because, you know, this is divine masculine, divine feminine, and then the Justice is all about that balance in between the two. So I
Yeah.
think you're right. You're going back and forth between the two. But if I would suggest that because both of them are kind of stalemate. Both is like you're thinking about it, you're going back and forth. And I feel like they're stalemate because of the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is water, it's emotions, it's so many options. You're thinking a lot. Like if you see her on this card, you know, see how she's thinking, and
Right.
you know, and if you look at the skull, this, you know, and the death card represents Scorpio energy. It's like you're thinking a lot, you're not sure which way to kind of go here. So I think you're absolutely on point to where you want to go at, but I just feel like you need to switch up your routine.
Yeah. Huh? And I said I gotta bring the sun out somehow.
Bring the sun out. Yeah, bring the sun out. And you know, again, Five of Pentacles to me is your mindset, it's your mentality, it's your subconscious mind there. So I feel like you know, bringing the sun out, your moon here. The moon to me with you, it seemed like it fights between all the other. I don't know which your degrees in moon is, but it must be high because it seems like, or the other two, either the other two are high and your moon is low. Okay. What's your degrees in your moon sign?
Hold on. 2553.
Right, 25 degrees. And then what's the sun in the rising?
The sun says 408, and then Pisces says 2104.
Yeah, so it's low. So see how your moon sign is stronger.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I just learned something today. That's cool.
Yeah,
right
it's a lot stronger.
That is really, really cool. Oh my God, I feel like astrology is so hard for some reason. That is mad cool. Yep, my son, that is exactly what needs a bumping up. It's in the 4 degrees, and the rest of it is in the 2s.
Yes.
Damn, girl. We just had to look at my chart to figure it out.
Is that people don't realize that's the roadmap? Like that's like literally your goal map. It's like your human business plan. You know how like you need a business plan for for yourself. That's it. The birth chart is your business plan.
Dang. It is though. You sorry. What you want, little boy?
That's okay.
It really is though. Your birth chart is really like the map.
Right. Yeah.
It is really well, you know what you was talking about, Dora the Explorer. I say that about like my natal chart, but I use Blue's Clues. Like
he's a good one too. Yeah.
Blue's Clues. Like you gotta go in there and find the clues.
Yes. Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, see, I love him too. When my kids was little, I don't have no more small kids, but when they were little, I loved those too. Blue's Clues. I love Dora.
I do too. I love Dora too, and I love Blue because I used to say to myself, because he used to come on like right before like the older kid stuff came on, and I used to watch it. And I remember telling myself back in the day, like, I'm too old to be watching this, but I love Blue's Clues. And now he watches, so I love me some Blue's Clues.
Right.
Yep. Oh my God. Yeah. That was
so. Yeah, it was. And I hope that you were able to identify some stuff. I do want to take pictures of all these and send them to you. Yeah.
Say hey. Say hey.
Hi. He's worried about his mama, honey.
He just got back from eating. Get down. Oh, yeah. I appreciate you though.
Oh, you're
you. I
welcome. You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
I
And
appreciate
please,
it so much.
keep in touch with me, Ed. You can text
Yes.
me, call me, whatever. But please, 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 Ebony, opposite.
Okay. I'm gonna figure out what that opposite is. I mean, I feel like I've been in the house, like I work at home, so that's been like I just been in the house. I'm not used to that. I'm used to going to work, and then when COVID started, for what 2 years now, we've been in the house. Like, so I don't
But
really
you
go
look
anywhere.
less stressed that you've been in the house since the last time I seen you.
You said I look less stressed?
Yes.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm with him all day, like trying to figure out. I'm ready to quit my 9 to 5. That's like I'm like, Lord, listen, I don't care about being rich and all that. I just don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more. That's all.
Right.
Okay. Like,
right.
I just want to get out of this 9 to 5 and be able to work out. So that was interesting. The health came out to get up, work out. I got to get this baby weight off from him, child.
Right. Right.
So just to work out, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 no more.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
my sisters call me all the time stressed about their jobs. I be like, oh gosh.
I'm like, Lord, that's the only thing. Like, please take that. Like, help me figure out what I got to do to get away from this 9 to 5.
Yes, and he will. That's you getting into this North Node energy.
Yeah, I'm getting in it.
Okay.
I'm in it.
Okay, but I do feel like there is something that you might need to create handheld.
Okay, I got some ideas. I definitely got some ideas. I got some ideas anyway. So that's in the works. So mommy don't have to go to work anymore. I want to quit my job so I can be a full-time YouTuber. Vouldn't that be nice? Yes. Yeah, it would be.
Yes.
That would be nice.
If you go to vlogs.
I gotta do vlogs. Is that your idea? You gonna help me do vlogs?
Look, see, look at her. Look.
This the businessman right here, child. He be asking me all kinds of things.
Look at these kids. Sometimes the kids come back to give us advice. They're so wise. Because my daughter is like that. She be like, Mom, we need to have a meeting to talk about da 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 da. I'm just like, did she just talk to me like a business professional? He sounded so professional, and so yes. So that'd be like, that's your sign, do vlogs.
Mm-hmm. I just don't have the time. That's why I need to get out of this 9 to 5. I feel like it's taking up so much of my time where I want to do other stuff. You know what I mean? Like my channel is like I'm doing it, but I gotta think about them first. I gotta think about my house first before I can, you know what I'm saying? Think about my channel, just doing other stuff. I just try to take care of them first. But if I ain't had no job, I could do a whole lot more.
If you have a job,
you know what I mean? I could really...
a job, that means you have to go somewhere.
No.
Actually, if you gotta be a YouTuber, you got to play some games.
I gotta play some games.
Yeah,
we're gonna figure out something.
You gotta go to like a workshop. But not
and that's the thing. If he's home, create a channel for him too. I tell my sister all the time.
My brother have a channel. My brother have a channel.
Who got a channel?
Right. Put them, they want to get on. They love it. These kids love it.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
And they be having the ideas and all kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's why I'm like, just help me figure out a way to get out. That's why I'm like, just let me. I mean, I don't have no real other option. Just like, are you going? Because I feel like I can't get any clients. I give out free readings all the time. I ain't never had nobody pay for no reading.
If you want to be a gamer,
okay, I see.
Okay, so I mean, it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not like, but I'm like, Lord, when is it coming so I can get out the job so I can do more? You know what I mean?
Right. So the thing with readings and stuff like that with people is that people I gotta see what it is that you're actually doing with the readings and stuff. Because I remember you did one for me before, but if you do one on me, and then I'll give you my honest opinion, feedback.
What you mean?
If you do a reading for me, and I'll give you some constructive feedback.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I can see what's going on. Because the thing is that I found with people is people don't like sensual spirituality readings. They want drama felt juiciness.
Oh yeah. And that ain't
You
it.
know, they just want that, and it's just like I'll be like
It ain't
this, you know.
Mm-mm.
You know, I'd be like, oh my goodness. So it's like when I was doing all those karmic readings, people love those. Those get the views. But it's like if I do something else other than that, that's more serious, then people are like, I don't want to hear about this. Where's the juice at? You know, people just want the juice and the sassiness. And,
Right.
you know, yeah.
I mean, I
but
can
you
do that.
have that
Look,
in
the thing
you.
is, I can do that. No, I can do it. I just don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the difference. That's me being different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to do all that. Like, I really, if I'm gonna help you, we're gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you.
Right.
Like,
Right.
that Queen of Swords. You know, that
Right.
teacher, Queen of Swords kind of teacher. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I like a Queen of Wands. I like to have fun and stuff too. I feel like I'm creative. But I'm really I feel like a Queen of Swords kind of teacher.
Right.
So
Should we teach her a job?
I don't know. I do feel like this job is holding me back to a lot. Because I can't, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I still work 40 hours a week. I still gotta take care of my kids. I still gotta have time to do my own personal care.
Right, right.
So, you know, I got that on my shoulders too.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like I'm working it out. I need to bring the sun out, and that's what I'm trying to figure out how to do. You know?
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're in your head about, you're like this.
Yeah.
Your eyes are going like this. You're going from one thing to the next thing.
Yeah.
So we gotta hone in on what works for you, what gets a response. Because I feel like it's something in spirituality, but we have to figure out what it is that you want to do and what's going to be like.
Well, I really want to tell my story, but it's like.
You should, Ed.
I am telling it, but I feel like I don't know what else I could do. Okay, so I have this fear, right, of running around looking crazy.
Right.
So what am I supposed to do with this story? Like, I mean,
well, see, this is your time to run around and be crazy because everything. Yeah, right. That's the fool. So run around and be crazy. That's what I do in my channel. I'm all over the place because I gotta see what works and what's comfortable for me. And then when I finally like, okay, this is my it thing, then I know I can do this. Like people love my celebrity readings, but I don't like doing celebrity readings. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else likes that. So it's like you gotta bounce around and do a bunch of different stuff and, you know, get into stuff. And then you can see, okay, let me look at the analytics. Let me see what the people actually like that I can feel comfortable doing. You gotta run around crazy for a little bit, Ed. You know?
Okay, so let me say it like this. Okay. So, you know, I be into the Bible and stuff a lot, right?
Right.
So I feel like Judgment Day is coming. Like, not coming now, like it's here. I feel like it's like right here in front of our faces.
Right. I agree.
That's scary. Well, I don't even really think it's scary, but I feel like it was told to us scary. So most people are afraid. But like Jesus is coming back. Well, I feel like he's already back. Well, he's already back, really. But this whole reincarnation thing, like, if you really read the Bible makes you fearless. Like, fearless as hell. Like, them people in there was going hard and they died for the cause. You feel me? Like,
right.
And
still baby.
The Bible is really about prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Like what you're doing now, like. But people are divided. It's so deep. It's ridiculous. But I do feel like Judgment Day is here, and like the whole Pluto return thing, like
Right.
it's here. You know what I mean? Like here. And
so how can you take what you're actually saying to me
mhm.
and correlate that for like giving it to somebody where they could either implement change for these steps, embrace these change for steps, or actually change it? Because it's like I hear what you're saying, I understand it, but what about for the person who don't understand what you're actually saying? What can they do with that information?
Well, this is the thing. It's the hard part is questioning what you believe. Ain't nobody out here trying to question what they believe. And the thing is, it's really for the Christians. Jesus is only coming back. He's not really just coming back for the Christians, but we're like he has like a team. You know what I'm saying? Christians are his team, and he's coming back for his team, right? So that's what's gonna like spark this whole transformation. Like I never even thought about reincarnation until I got into spirituality, but we are reincarnated.
Yes, we are.
And
we are reincarnated. I'm gonna send you this video about Christianity in the Bible, because before it was Jesus, it was Moses, and Moses was in the age of Aries. Jesus was the age of Pisces. Now we're in the age of Aquarius. So who is going to be the next person? I don't know if there's so much going to be a judgment day, more so that there's going to be another rising prophet.
It is me. I'm just afraid of it.
Why?
That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power. It's a lot of power.
Oh my goodness, Ebony.
It's a lot of power. It's a lot. But it is. But that's the truth. That's what I'm scared of. That's the power my aunt want me to step into. That's the Aries energy they want me to step into. It's being the new prophet. It's the divine feminine of Father God. Jesus is the Son, and I'm the Holy Spirit.
Wow. Well, what are you afraid from?
Well, white people, they be trying to kill. Yeah, it's just I'm afraid of people and what are they gonna do. I'm not really afraid. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't. It's being in the unknown. It's uncharted territory. What do I do?
But see, the thing is having faith, though. Having faith that your spirit guide, your spirit team is going to protect you.
Well, I do.
You know, they're going to fight for you. You know, make sure you're working very closely with them to protect you. I mean, I just had a whole spiritual warfare last year, and I did not get touched. One little twinkle of my hair, but I was under some real big spiritual warfare last year. So, you know, they protected me.
Until I came into spirituality, I never even knew. Well, you know how you hear people say, like, spiritual warfare, but we are Christians between everybody else. Christian.
Yeah. And it's not even just Christians, it's all of the religions are divided.
But it's Christians is really like the main one. You know what I mean? But because of how the prophecy was given, but that's why I'm like, it's really just for Christians because they're the ones living under this prophecy of Jesus returning. They're the ones waiting on Jesus to return. I mean, if you don't believe in Christianity, you ain't waiting on Jesus to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I believe in Christianity, certain principles of it.
We grew up
but
on
some of it I do, some of it I don't.
Yeah. The thing is, we grew up on it. So
yeah.
It's like, Christian, you see me talking. We grew up on it, right? So that's what we know. But it's not like, how can I explain it? It's not really a battle. It's just learning how to be one, where you can practice whatever religion you want to.
Right.
You know, they just use the Jesus story as a weapon. But God actually already had a plan to override that shit. It was just what woman was going to step up and do it. because they talk about this shit in the Bible. Like the plan, like how I even thought about all this came from the Bible because I understand prophecy and I can see. I think that's that Mercury and Scorpio. Like I dig deep into shit and I feel it, and then I be like, oh, when I'm, and then the shit start coming into reality.
Wow.
Like Jesus is an Aquarius. He is an Aquarius. He's like, you know how they say Aquariuses are attached. You know how we're like a whole, right? And they say the Aquarius
Right.
are attached. He's just detached. Once he heals, that's how we'll know who he is. He's just detached emotionally from us, but he's with us. He's just detached emotionally, and like Christians don't really understand prophecy. That's why they couldn't bring him back. That's why you couldn't see him because nobody really understood prophecy. Well, they did. I ain't gonna say they didn't understand it. They hid it.
Right.
You couldn't read. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't read. So it was a gradual thing. Spirituality, Christians, it's all the same. It's just how it's been taught to us has been the screw up. You know what I mean?
Right. That's why I'm gonna send you this thing. I'm gonna send you this video. I'm gonna send you this video where he definitely talk about exactly what you're saying. I was so shocked, Ebony. I was like, wow.
And I talk about this on my channel, but you know, it's deep, complex, and
right. Okay, hold on.
I feel like this is it though. I haven't like told any. Well, I've told a couple people. I've been rejected a lot. I've told other people.
You've been rejected by what? Because to me, I feel like you should just live in it. You know, live in it and not look for too much like validation from other people. Just do it.
True. I think this is all a part of my learning lesson because I'm seeing that now. You know what I mean? After I've healed and been through the process, you know what I mean? I see how codependent I am. That's why it talks about my North Node talks about me being independent and, you know, moving out on my own. It'll make relationships around me better and stuff like that. Because, you know, I mean, it will. I don't know, like because, but it will make relationships better around me because the prophecy could get fulfilled. And people can stop suffering because that is a wound in our Jesus coming back is a wound in our consciousness. It's like we've been waiting on Judgment Day forever. When is it coming? People live their life.
I personally don't think it is.
What?
I don't think there's a Judgment Day coming.
Oh, you don't think Judgment Day is coming? Well,
no.
That's because of spirituality.
I don't think Judgment Day or Jesus is coming back. I feel like Jesus I think he's an ascended master. And I think
that's why I'm like, do you believe in reincarnation? Because that's what the prophecy is.
Right.
You believe in reincarnation?
I do believe in reincarnation. So I believe that, to me, I believe we reincarnate to either come back for a reason to keep evolving our soul. Right. So it's either when we don't need soul evolving, which I feel like a lot of these ancient masters have already done the work to evolve their soul to the highest ascension, which I think is 7D. They don't come back. They stay in the light and they become an ascended master to assist us.
Well, the only reason I believe he's coming back is because it says in the Bible he's coming back. That's the only reason I believe he's coming back. And I know who he is. Like when I can read the description of what they say is going to happen for Jesus to come back. And I can pinpoint prophet, you know what I'm saying, situations in there that can point to a person. Point like the bride of Christ, she has a baby. When I started my journey, I got pregnant with him. It's on my channel. And she hides in the wilderness. So another thing too, I don't think people understand how to read the Bible. Like the Bible is written in metaphors. Like how we listen
Right.
to music,
It
how we even
is.
talk and how we talk now, like how you're explaining to me, those are metaphors. It's up to you what you determine is literal or not.
Right. Right. That's
So
true.
if you don't understand how to read, like because you know how people say like the Bible is a contradiction,
Right.
stop. But they say it's a contradiction because they don't understand how to read it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So once you understand how to read it, you can understand the prophecy. That's why our last part is called Revelation. Stop. Eli, look at your phone. Downstairs. Oh no, it's right here. But you once you learn how to read prophecy, then you can understand. It talks about a woman coming back. She is the they say the spirit of prophecy is sorry, hold on. Hold on. The spirit of prophecy is what brings Jesus back. So that means prophecy means somebody has to say it that he's back, and then the heavens will confirm. You know what I'm saying? Confirm it.
Right.
Um, have you ever heard of the Dalai Lama? You know the Dalai Lama?
Mm-hmm. I don't know
He,
anything about it, but I just heard of it.
so he's supposedly reincarnated. So how that
Okay.
process works is like the old one that died before he died, he left clues to where he would reincarnate it. So he can go grab. So the village, once he died, they waited for whatever
Right.
the ceremony time is, and they went
Right.
and grabbed astrologers, prophets, and all that. They gathered together and they looked at the information, talked to the heavens and the stars, and they went and found these kids. All these kids
Right.
took this little test, and then the Dalai Lama that's there now found passed the test pretty much.
Wow.
That's who the Dalai Lama is. He's
Oh
technically
wow. You
in.
gotta send me that.
I got a video like a playlist of videos that talks about different stuff, and I'll send that to you about because it's about astrology, it's about reincarnation. Even Egypt. Okay, so when it like I don't believe in Adam. I don't believe the story of Adam and Eve is real.
Me and Rihanna be back.
Okay.
I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Elon, back up.
Okay. I'm just taking your pictures so I can send them to you.
Oh no, fine, you fine, girl. Let me know when you gotta go. I ain't doing nothing. It's Friday night. Just chilling.
Okay. Okay. Girl, I ain't got nothing to do either. I'm just waiting for my phone call. I know he probably be calling me soon, but I'm just waiting for that, and that's it. Let me see here.
But yeah,
So
so I know
you
what I'm
know,
saying is scary. It's a lot. I know what I'm saying is a lot.
right, it is, but I feel like you're more of like a reference teacher, like you like kind of bring like the facts, like what you're saying is like you gotta like, okay, this is where it at, and there's like you a screen share, like maybe
What?
share your screen and point it out,
Yeah,
like this
yeah,
is where
yeah,
it at here, and then have people watch the video and kind of like
yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's where I feel like you'll be more in that aspect, corner, so to speak. But I don't know, because I don't know. I stopped with Christianity about 5 years ago. And even before when I was doing it, I kind of just didn't, like you said, a lot of people don't interpret it, they don't understand it. And that's how I kind of was. I was still kind of feeling like lost. I didn't know who myself was. I just didn't feel no connection to it.
It's because it's male dominated. They took the women out. I'm gonna tell you this too. So I don't believe in the story of Adam and Eve because Moses was from Egypt.
Mm.
You know they practice magic in Egypt.
Yeah.
Also, I don't care what culture you're from. The woman is everything.
Right.
Christianity
True, too.
is the only one that tried to bring the woman out. Adam and Eve is a story of Moses' inner child issues with his mother.
Oh.
You remember, he's the little baby in the basket that she put down the Nile.
Right.
And he was raised by the kings and stuff like that, the high people up in Egypt. So he murdered somebody and flew away from Egypt.
Oh.
But he was really smart because he was raised with the royals, but his family was originally the ones who were slaves and stuff, you know, the lower class people. So he'd leave, even though he know magic, he'd leave, be out from a while because he murdered somebody and they was mad about it, but God sends him back. And that's when the Exodus and stuff like that happened. So he was the originator of the Bible.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. He's the originator of the Bible. He know Adam. Who was the first people? I ain't gonna say first people, but you know they believed in Isis and stuff like that. That's what he grew up on. Where Adam and Eve come from. That story is so like unnatural.
Right.
I know what woman come from a man.
Right. Wow. See that?
Yeah, it was more of a thing of masculinity wanting to be in charge. That's where that starts from. It's from mass. That's why it's the way it is, because it's like, I look at it as like Christianity is like an experiment. That's why I really look at Christianity as like an experiment. Moses left Egypt from praising the woman being the head to making something where the man is the head.
Wow, that's deep.
I know. But that's what it is. And now it's coming back to oneness, because when that's what Jesus is bringing back is the oneness where the woman is. Well, God ain't really, I mean, God is a man and a woman. We have both of them in us. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a separate thing. It's just now it's it was like a rivalry. You know what I mean? Like Christians are trying to be the best. Like you got to look at it as like a process. You know what I mean? Who they are now took a process. They've been through ups and downs, and they don't like I ain't gonna say they don't like witchcraft because they want to be better, because it's a man thing. Because witches and stuff, the female has the most power.
Wow.
This is why it's bringing us back together, because it's making the man and the woman equal again.
That's deep. That's deep. No, you are absolutely right. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. And but see, like
I feel like they karma too is to make it up, like to fix it with us to heal their connection with the feminine too.
It definitely is. It definitely is. That's why I'm like, oh, it's a judgment day coming. I got this video too where it's called it's called Universal Justice, but Minister Farrakhan talks about, it's like a part in there where he talks about Judgment Day coming and the wrath of God coming.
What?
Mm-hmm. And all of this shit happened when I first okay, I guess I always knew. Well, I ain't gonna say I always knew I was psychic, or you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to call it, intuitive. It was just an inkling, you know, like interested, just interested in different stuff. And how we talk about Christianity, and it just didn't feel right. It was just like, I mean, I got it, you know, but something never felt right. It just never felt right. And the crazy thing is, they're not teaching. Well, it's just misconstrued. But honestly, we all say the same thing. They just want to be better. That's why I call them like an experiment, because their experiment is keep going until Jesus comes back. And only way this world is gonna heal is until Jesus comes back, because they're not gonna believe anything else. That's what they already believe. That's what they're stuck on. So God has made a way for Jesus to come back for them, for all of us to heal. Because that's a wound. It's a wound in our mind.
Wow.
That's the only thing that's gonna heal it is Jesus coming back. But somebody has to speak him to come back. That's what prophecy is. That's why Revelations is there.
Oh, I see.
The process of manifestation. You fake it, you feel it, and it comes.
It comes. Right.
But they talk about that. You're not gonna believe it. Remember, they always say that, like, Jesus couldn't come back.
How are we going to manifest him back, Ab?
Well, that's my ass fucking talking about it. Talking about it.
Yes, talking about it.
Words have power.
She said my ass talking about it. Oh my God, girl.
I'm talking about it.
We have been called for a task here.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Yeah, me too.
We're channels for divine healing.
Yes.
God has put up like little channels for divine healing.
And I feel like we need to come together better in this community too. A lot of people are, I just went through something with somebody, and because she went through it with somebody else, she expected me not to work with this person because she didn't like this person. But we're all in a spiritual community. We all spreading a message. It's like, she got mad and petty and started throwing shots. And I'm just like, you're loving light. Why are we doing that? We need to do better. I feel like in the community with supporting each other too.
Absolutely. I told a person, well, I tried to tell him, like, this whole thing. I tried to tell them because I didn't know anybody else. Like, I was already in this group. I was already talking to them. I didn't have anybody else to talk to. So I kind of like, girl, I'm getting this message or whatever, and they literally stopped talking to me. They literally just like cut me off, and I'm like, I mean, do you think I'm crazy? Like, but it was I only told one person in the group. The whole group ain't cut me off. Just this one person. Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of cut me off. But I feel like it messed up the whole group because I kind of just left after that, because I felt like we ain't even barely talked about nothing. I kind of just told her what I was talking to you about, and that was it. That ain't even the whole story. And it was like,
did she stop talking to you because of that? That's what I'm saying, Ebony. That's why I said, girl, people.
They did.
And I just be feeling like people are not like in tune with themselves.
Yep, they are.
And then they feel like God created the block button and the unfollow button, and it just went to their ego. Oh, I'm just going to follow. I'm just going to block. I'm not going to do it. It just went to their ego, and I'm just like, no. I got advice to actually block my person because this person started doing magic on me, black magic. So I was just like, so Spirit told me to actually block this person, but I wasn't even going to block her. Like, she can have her piss fit.
See, that's how like I am. I don't know. I don't be trying to. I mean, I feel like people can have mishaps. You know what I mean? I guess that's what their forgiveness is about. That's what all their forgiveness.
Right.
Like, people can have their mishaps, and
you can have your mishaps, but it's like when you start having these mishaps with multiple people, and now it becomes a consistent thing. It's like, hey, what's going on with you? What's wrong with you?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I got my hair back black.
No, I love it. Tiffany, I love the other color. You know what? You want to hear something so funny?
It was breaking my hair off so bad. I lost all of my hair on this side. So I was like, I gotta grow it back because I was doing too much bleaching and perming.
Yeah. Oh, you got a perm?
But yeah,
too?
I don't like this
Bleaching and
color
permanent?
either, Ebony. I do not like it. I look like Charlie Chaplin or something. I like some old white black man.
No. You can't be bleaching and perming your hair.
I know I was, child, and it was like clunks just coming out.
Bleaching and permanent, yeah, that's gonna do that.
Yeah, so it was like all my edges is going. So I was like, all right, let me just take a break. Let me do it black again. I don't like it. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna do my hair journey. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair, but I might put some wigs or something. Or I
I'm
might
ready
do
to get all this
something.
stuff off. Like I want a new look too. I ain't even gonna lie, I do want a new look. I gotta work on it. I feel like cutting all my hair off.
So I was like, oh God. As soon as I did it, I was like, I don't like it.
You should have braids.
Yeah.
When y'all moving? Are the kids
Wednesday? I move on Wednesday.
Oh my God. Are the kids?
That's why I look so tired. I'm so tired, Ebony. Like I'm so exhausted. Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, you don't realize how much stuff you got until you start packing up stuff. But I'm so exhausted because I'm trying to keep up with everything else that I got going on, plus trying to get everything packed up, get my kids, and they're like, slow, taking their time. I'm like, come on, yo, we gotta get the trash out. This stuff, we gotta throw all the stuff we don't want. We gotta get this stuff together. Because the movers are coming on Wednesday. I got movers, so it's like I need y'all to get it together. And they just like
they're going with you. They're going with you to Texas.
Oh yes, all my kids. Okay. And my mama, child, and my mama. I got everybody. So I'm like overwhelmed to hear. And God has blessed me with the funds to do it. He wants me to move, so I'm going to move. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Y'all driving there, or how y'all getting there?
Yeah, we're driving. So I gotta do all this cleaning, and then I need to get some rest because I gotta clean this place up, and then I gotta get ready for the movers, and then I gotta get on a 2-day ride to Texas. We're gonna take 2 days.
Yeah. Oh my God. Vlog, you need to vlog the whole way there. I need to see all.
I am, girl. I want to actually do it live, like just do live streams for a couple minutes a day. But I don't want my ex to like see my lives. I was gonna vlog it, edit it, and then pull it up when I'm actually in Texas. Because I don't even want him to know, like, because I wanted to do like a pre-thing and all of that, which I might still do. I'm gonna start with, oh my God, the movers are here, and then I'm gonna do all that. But yeah, girl, I'm so nervous.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got your mom there, your family. Going somewhere where your family is.
Yeah, my brother is so excited. He like, you're gonna love it here and all of that. And I'm just like, okay, I hope so.
Warmer weather. It's gonna be good.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
My Gemini, he's gonna come whenever he comes home. He's gonna come down. So listen, right? Since you're the one that's all in your emotions and stuff, right? You're an emotional person, right? So I'm having a hard time with my emotions. Oh gosh, why did I get the gun charm out here?
I heard you pulling them. I'm like, what's she over there?
Look, I got the gun charm. I'm like, oh boy, what is about to go down now? Be brave though, okay? It says be brave. So I got the horseshoe. I'm having a hard time with getting more in touch with my emotional side. Like, when it comes to me expressing, like even like with my Gemini, right? It's like, we build the foundation and a bond off of talking and stuff like that. We're not in person or whatever. So it's like I'm having a hard time expressing how I feel. It's like then it's just basic I love you. It's like, how do I express my emotions to him without losing my power and going beyond the just I love you thing. Like, you know, how do I dive deeper into saying why do I love this person and saying that to him? I don't know how to do that. I'm not vulnerable. I'm not mushy. It's not something that I can't try.
Are you
Look
ready?
what I got, the cross with Jesus on it. Can you see it?
I see it, girl. Jesus, leave me alone. You're going somewhere, Jesus.
No. And I got the angel. All right, the angel and the unicorn. What is the unicorn energy about? Because this came in my meditation.
Magic.
Oh, it came in my meditation. When I was meditating, it was like a unicorn that was running across it.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, okay. What's that about?
My meditations get more vivid. My meditations is not that vivid.
Really? Mine's is, girl. I be getting visions in mine's.
I don't know if I did some. I gotta work on like clearing myself from dreams, but I feel like I've done something.
Wait a minute, do you get dreams?
No, that's what I was about to say. I feel like I've done something when I was younger, girl, and cut dreams off. I feel like I had a bad dream and was like, I don't want to dream no more. So I'm really working on that. I'm trying to like, and I feel like it has something to do with I feel like that Mercury and Scorpio have my mind like, I feel like my mind.
It could be the fear. If you're experiencing fear, you could be blocking it off subconsciously. Subconsciously blocking it off, like you said. Yeah, especially if you're fearing something there. So yeah, that could be it. So yeah, so I have to learn how to work on doing that. I was trying to watch a video on it, but the video was telling me to basically be manipulative about it.
Right? And yeah, they do. Yeah, I feel you. I don't
want to do that. Right. That's playing mind games with somebody.
Or like it's like a damsel in distress.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
do this, but then pull back. Don't give them too much of this, but then do this. And I'm just like, that sounds like too much work for me. I'm not doing all of that. And I probably feel like I already do some of that naturally anyway. Like I'm kind of like, he can't never seem to figure me out. So it's like, he's always kind of like trying to figure me out and stuff like that. I think he runs from me, but he can't, you know, so.
Are you ready? Are you open? Like, are you ready to share your feelings in that way yet?
Yeah, I just don't know how to.
You know what? Write a letter or make a video. That's what I do too. I make videos for him and I write letters.
Make a video. I do write him. I do better in writing than I do talking to him.
Yeah, write letters. I like writing letters. I make videos sometimes.
All right, I'll try the letter thing.
Yeah, write the letters. Yeah, write the letters.
I'll be like, do I even need to tell this person anything else? Because I'm like so exhausted. I said it's overwhelming of the love that I feel for this person, but it's like, do I need to tell you anything else? He be feeling like it's something like maybe I need to work on. He like maybe you need to work.
What's your love language?
Oh, my love language is like touching and stuff.
Oh, so you like physical touch?
Mm-hmm.
What's his?
His is the same thing.
That's the problem there. Y'all can't touch each other. Y'all need some touching.
I know. His is touching and
our love languages with each other.
Yeah, we got the same love languages. It's not gifts. And it's not random acts not really random acts of kindness. It's more like physical touch and conversation. Like that's our thing. You know, it's like we seen that before he got locked up. It was like that's what attracted us to each other. It's like, oh, I could talk to her and I could be physical with her, you know. So it was like that was kind of like the thing. Yeah. Like he's a holding hand kind of he's a very sensual person. Like look into my eyes and hold my hand, and we're gonna walk and sit on the beach. Like we meditate together, and it's just like we look at each other. It's like he's like that. He's like real dreamy and charming. Yeah, child. He got a Leo Venus, and his moon is a Libra.
Wow. Mine got a Libra moon.
Yeah, Libra moon. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And his Venus is Leo, so
So
you know how
he
Leo.
emotionally wants balance and fairness, though. He emotionally wants that.
Yes, he does. Yes,
So
he
you're
does.
having a hard
And
time.
he opens up about me. He opens up a lot to me about a lot of stuff. And I just find a hard time doing it, you know, because I'm
Are
not
you just
used to
ready?
it.
Yeah. Or are you ready?
Yeah.
You know, are you ready to say those things in an unknown situation right now?
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I don't want to give your hopes up or his. So it's like, I have these feelings and I want to give them to you. And I'm giving the best that I can under the circumstances. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, I wouldn't even be able to know how to say what you just said, Ebony.
Girl,
I wouldn't even be able to know how to say what you just said.
and I don't know. You gotta be ready. I feel like you probably do say it to him. What does he say you don't do? I don't understand. I feel like you do say it though.
He don't say I do. He said that I gotta be straightforward. He's like, how am I gonna know how to help you or respond to you if you don't be straightforward?
Right.
That's what he said. He's so damn freaking. Geminis are so smart and logical and intelligent. It drives me crazy.
They are.
And I'm not like that. I'm a
usually-
carefree. I go with the wind. So whatever the wind drag in the day, that's how I'm kind of like floating.
Mhm.
They're so calculated in the way they talk, and I just be like, you know. I mean, I like it because he's emotionally intelligent.
Right. I'm about to say that's
You know?
That's
Yeah, he's
well, mine
emotionally
got his
intelligent.
moon in the 8th house. That's where he need to that's where his transformation needs to happen.
Ooh, 8th house with Libra.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And your Gemini
How
sun.
long you been with your Gemini?
How old are you? 12 years? 12 years.
12 years? His mom is a Scorpio. His mom don't like me, child.
Why do I feel like we're like opposites right now? Like, well, his mom is a Pisces, but she's a Scorpio rising.
She likes you?
Sometimes. Well, in the beginning, I feel like we were really young. So in the beginning, it was like taking away her kid. You know what I mean?
That's how she is. She the same way because he's like, he had told her the other day he's moving to Texas with me, and she was not happy about that because she lives in Arizona, and she started bringing up all of this. No,
I'm gonna say it's not
but
far.
you know, she just can't stand to see her son leaving the nest. You know,
But he's like,
I mean, I can kind of sympathize with her a little bit because I was kind of upset when my brother moved to Texas a little bit. I'm like, you leaving us? So I don't know, girl.
How long your brother been in Texas?
He's been out here for 7 years.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he real acquainted.
Yeah.
Y'all been to visit?
Right. I've been 3 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 times. So we'll see. I am going to cut up a little bit when I get down there, Ebony.
How you fun, girl? How you're fine?
I am going to cut up just a little bit when I get out there. As soon as I figure out what I'm going to do with my hair, child. I don't know what to do.
Get you a good old wig.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to order me one right now. I'm going to order me one with color in it. Something with color. Amazon's selling, right?
Are you going to get a long one or a short one?
I don't want nothing real long. I don't like all that extra long stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna be hot down there, girl. You might as well not get a long one because it's gonna be hot down there.
It is. No, I might as well go to a professional and let them dye my hair again. I'm just gonna let it grow out a little bit and then dye it again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is pretty. I can't do them lace front wigs.
They be itching.
Yeah. How they be wearing that? Now this one is pretty. This color.
Oh yeah, like an ombre. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That
that
long though?
color's pretty. That is kind of long.
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't like this look. Like, I don't like the it looks so European to me. And that's where I have like a hard time with trying to figure out, I can't wear wigs and stuff.
Yeah, you looking more for like you Afro textured hair. Like you might want to type in like Afro textured hair. I haven't looked at any Afro textured wigs in a while, but they were all kind of long. I had one time. It came long, but I had cut it.
Oh, okay.
So I know they make them. They just make. I don't know how short they make them, but I had one. It was pretty long, but I had cut it to like a little bob situation because I wanted that texture, like, and but I didn't want it to be long. So yeah, look up Afro textured hair, like a wig. Any become long.
Okay. All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
So you're gonna get some.
Right, I'm ready. I'm gonna take my butt to bed.
Okay. All right.
I gotta do a live tomorrow with Miss Aziza and a live on Sunday, girl. Please pray for me.
No, Tiff. Wow. You gotta read.
I'm thinking about canceling the one with Miss Aziza and pre-recording the one for Sunday tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm thinking about it, but I need some rest.
You do, girl. Don't wear yourself out. We gotta miss.
That's what he said. He said you sound exhausted. You need to go get some rest.
Yes.
I said I know.
Get your rest, girl.
All right. I love you. Kiss the babies.
I think I'm probably gonna post. Well, I can't edit these, but I think I'm gonna post it on Tuesday on Pluto Return.
Okay. All right. All right.
Because I'm actually on my little break. Today was my last day. Because I usually go on a week full moon break to get my stuff together. I usually don't post during the full moon. But I feel like I'm gonna put this out on Pluto Return and see what happens.
Okay. All right.
Put it out there.
I will talk to you later. I'll be taking pictures and I'll post some stuff.
Okay.
Bye. Good night.